I'm back with the Shabby, Chic and Girly journal. I've put a pocket on the front of there, as you can see, and I've popped some tags in the side. We've got this, which I love, writing space all the way up here, and then the pockets are actually in the side and not in the top. So it's a double dose there you've got. Over here we've got a little fold out thing with bits and bobs in it. Here we have a double belly band. We've got the stack of mugs, which I love, and then we've got a notepad in the back. So we've got one there and one there, and we've got the girls peeping out. Over here we have a paper doll to dress. Over here we have a little magnetic page, and inside there is a notebook. Love that pink paper, love it. I think it's avocado dyed. Love that magnetic. Those magnetic things are fabulous. Corner tuck with a huge tag in it, love that. And on the other side we have a few more tags in a corner tuck, the same corner tuck. On here we have a whimsical girl, a beautiful girl, and then she's holding a journal card in that big paper clip. On the other side we have a card. It's a postcard, that is, so it's quite thick and can be written on when it's taken off there. This is a colouring page. It can be coloured or not. This is a page for writing on, which I've stenciled. This is a page for writing on, which I've put some lace along the edge of. Another writing page there. These are just for fun. I love these images, the Lucy May Atwell images. She's my favourite. Then in here I've made a little corner pocket, and I've popped in some journaling cards and tags in there. Love that. Came out really cute, that did. Over here we have an embossed pocket, and I've made it pretty with wax seals and clocks and flowers, and inside there we have some tags and a great big horsey tag. Love that. More of the Lucy May Atwell writing page there. Over here we've got this, which is writing and writing again. It's cards that can all be written on. There's so much writing space in this journal. I really hope the recipient will like it. We have writing space on this page, and we have lace on the edge of there. We have a colouring page there, and then we are on this page. So we've just had quite a bit of writing space. So I think on here I want to do something else, something more storage space, I think. So what have I got in my little bag of tricks? Let's have a look. I've got some beautiful, it's actually tracing paper that I've printed onto, and it came out to look like this. This is one of my favourite images. I absolutely love that musical background with the floral images on it. This one's got a little bit creased up, but I would, if I'm going to use it, I will do another one, or else I'll just use part of it that's not creased up. I'm not putting a creased one in there, but I do love that. I've got lots of belly bands, and we've recently had a belly band, so we don't need a belly band. I've got some more of the paper clip tags. I've got envelopes. Oh, an envelope might be a good idea. I don't think we've had an envelope for a while. I've got some of these papers, which are really pretty. I really love those. They really ought to go into the journaling card thing, I think. What I want to do, I think, on this page is an envelope, like an envelope cascade, and inside that I can put some little stickers and pictures and things like that can be put throughout the book wherever the recipient would like to put them. That's what I think I would like to do. So what I need is to find a bunch of envelopes that are all the same size, and we will do that. So let's find some envelopes. I've got quite a few, and I do have some in my box of things I want to use in this journal. So let's move the journal out of the way a moment. I'm going to use this because I love this so much. I'm going to just mark which page we're on by clipping that onto there like that. Then we can close up the journal. There we are, that's it. And pop it to one side a minute while we do this page embellishment. So the first thing we need to do is to seal our envelopes. I'm not going to do it the conventional way. I'm going to do it with my glue. I don't want to be licking envelopes. Nobody wants my lick on their envelope. So close your envelopes up like such. I've got 6 here. I have got a tutorial on how to do this. But yeah, we'll do it again together because I want to show you how I'm going to do it. I know already what I'm going to put on the front of it, so pleased about that. 3. So I had a doctor's appointment this morning at 11:15 and I didn't get in until 12 o'clock. I was in there for a minute if I was in any longer than that. I have been having problems swallowing, and it's getting worse. I've had it for a long time. What happened was my doctor reduced my acid reflux tablets by half, and it caused an ulcer in my throat. And ever since the ulcer has healed and gone, I've not been able to swallow properly. And I did wonder if I had some kind of a scar from the ulcer. Anyway, she thinks I have an upper GI pouch. She thinks I've got like a pouch in my throat, which is collecting food and not allowing it to go into my stomach. And then, because if I eat the wrong things, like if I eat bread or meat, I mean, I was out with my friend the other day. We were out for lunch. I only had soup, but it came with bread. As a rule, I don't eat bread because it gets stuck in my throat. But this was really nice. I love hot, crusty bread, and it was lovely, you know, crusty bread. I ate about a quarter of it, if that, and I literally could not eat anything else. My throat was completely stuck. So yeah, that's what it's like. So she said she thinks I've got this pouch, and she's going to send me for a barium swallow. Anyone who's had one of those, let me know what it's like. And she said if they do find that I've got a pouch, I'll then be referred to a surgeon who may be able to do something about it. She says that, you know, it's up to the surgeon to have a look and see what they can do. So yeah. Anyway, the next thing I need to do is just open up these envelopes again, and to do that I'm just going to cut the tiniest slither off the top of each one. Yeah, it makes it difficult when you go out for a meal, and I just can't eat. And well, I can eat. I can eat things like mince and things like that, but I can't eat. I haven't been able to eat steak for years, in fact. But only very well stewed steak. But yeah, we're going to Poland in May, and my son's partners, mum and dad, have invited us over for a meal, and I'm going to feel so awful if I can't eat what they cook. So yeah, apparently last night in my sleep I was speaking Polish, and I said to my husband, how do you know I was speaking Polish? He says, well, he told me what I was saying, and I was saying something like, I like dogs, and I am a woman, and all this sort of thing, all in Polish. I said it's a bit of I said it's a bit of a devil that I can speak Polish in my sleep, but I can't speak it when I'm awake. Obviously, I know more Polish than I think I do, but yeah, I don't think I'll have to speak much Polish when I'm there, but I've been learning Polish for over a year, and I do think, you know, I'm not very confident at speaking it, but I know a little Polish. My son thinks it's hilarious that I can say I don't speak Polish in Polish. Moi nie mówię po polski. I don't speak Polish. He says that's hilarious that you can say I don't speak Polish in Polish. Right, so I've glued the envelopes closed. I have cut them open again, and now I'm going to glue them together. So when you glue them, only glue just down the middle here. So a line of glue just down the middle like that. And the mistake I make is when I glue them to the page, I glue the whole thing, and you shouldn't. You should just glue this middle bit here to the page when you are inserting them into the journal. So, yeah, just the middle bit. And I'll show you why in a minute. You can see I'm gluing the backs of them all so far. And then for the last one, the one that's going to be on the front, I'm going to glue it so that the front is showing. I'm gluing these last ones back to back. Let's make sure that they're all lined up, yeah. And then, let's just close that up. When you open it up, it will open up like that. Whereas if you glued these bits here, they won't open up. You can only open them a tiny bit. So when you glue it, oh, I've got a big lump of glue there. Let's get that off. So when you glue it to the page, do the same thing. Only put a strip of glue down there. You don't need to glue the whole thing, otherwise you can't pull it open enough. And so now I've done that, I'm going to put some little stickers and little embellishments and things into these pockets. And I'm going to decorate the front. And then we are going to put it into the journal. So here are my decorations. I've got lots of decorations in here. I'm going to use some of these. I've got some of these pretty flowers that I can put in. I've got some little bits like this I can use, I can put in there. That's a bag I'm going to use for something else. I've got another pocket there, another one of those corner pockets. Love that. Don't know why it's in there actually, it needs to be in there. I've got some stickers. Yeah, I've got lots of bits and pieces in here, and I'm going to use some of them to put in this. I've got some little frames there. I want something in every pocket, so let's see. Stickers, die cuts. Yeah, there's loads of different things I can use, so. Actually, I think I might decorate the front first while it's flat, and then put the stickers and things inside. So I'm going to use this to decorate the front with. I'm going to put this flower on the front. I love it so much. I've used it before on something else because there was two on this page. It's so nice. I love it. Love the colour of it. So what you do, you pop it out of the paper. This is number one. And you put it on the thing you're going to decorate. So I'm going to put it on there like that. It's not a sticker, you do need to glue it, so yeah, I had this set to one side especially to put in this journal because I absolutely love it. I love the colours and that on it. And yeah, I have already used it in a challenge I'm doing in one of the groups. I'm quite behind with the challenge, but we'll get there. So we pop that on there like that. And then we go to number 2. This is number 2. Pop that out. So just joined at odd pieces, and you can see that that needs to lay just here, like that. Yeah, that's it. You can put the dots between it, but it's going to make it stand out quite tall if I put the dots. So I'm not putting the dots, I'm just gluing it in layers. That's what I'm doing with this one. So number 2, there we go. And then number 3 is this one. It's quite easy to do, isn't it? It's just knowing how to layer them. So number 3, I haven't done anything on my Santoro Gorgeous journal for a while. I want to do some on that soon as well. There's so many things I want to do, I've just not gotten around to doing them yet. That's number 3. Then we have number 4, which goes, oops, just there. Just make sure you know where it goes before you pop it down, otherwise, you know, you stick it in the wrong place, it's going to be annoying. Yeah, so that goes on there like that. That's number 4. You can imagine that if you put the dots in between it, it's going to stick out quite a, you know, it's going to be stuck out quite a lot. That, and then we've got this one, number 5, and that goes, I can see that that goes just there like that. And actually on this one I'm going to cut off some of the white edging on here. It's got a little bit extra white edging on it. I know the others have as well, but on this top one here I don't want it to show, so I'm going to just trim that off. I honestly have got stuff everywhere. I really need to get my act together and start having a sort through of things and start getting stuff, you know, sorted out and up for sale and not have so much stuff. It's just too much. My husband, we were saying last night how he doesn't like clutter. He said if I didn't like clutter I wouldn't live here because I'm terrible for clutter. Got stuff everywhere. Yeah, he is very good, but he hates anything on the table that's not, you know, to do with what we're eating, or he doesn't mind in between meals, but yeah, he doesn't like it when there's stuff all over the table, bless him. There we go. So let's go through and find some goodies to put in it. There is a nice butterfly in this set that I wanted to use. That is, oops, that rose is pretty, there's the butterfly, that button's quite nice. They'll look nice in one of the pockets, won't they? What else is in here? Let's see. Oh, they're quite pretty, aren't they? The flower and the... yeah, they'll be nice. That'll fill one pocket nicely. Then I think these are similar, but not the same. I think that one was a sewing one, but this one isn't. It's more keys and things, but there are flowers. There's a clock there. And what the recipient of the journal can do is put these, you know, on different pages in the journal and use them to decorate the journal how she'd like to decorate it. Actually, I think I like that key better than that one, so we'll pop that one out. Then there's these are all these are like little notes that you would write the word notes on and things like that. So let's see what we've got in here. They're not actually that small. Some of them are quite big. How pretty is that one? Look, that's pretty. So we use that one. That one's a little tiny tag. That one's a little tiny frame. We use one of those long ones. Yeah, I think that's probably enough of those. And I've got some of these frames. I love the colour of these frames. They're beautiful. These green ones at the back are so pretty. There's green, pink and like a creamy colour. So there's a heart one. There's a square one. And there's an oval one. Aren't they lovely? You could put those anywhere and you could put them around photographs of yourself or, you know, your pets, anything really, couldn't you? And then I've got these came in my very first pocket letter and I really like them, so I wanted to put a couple of those in. I have used some of these in the journal already, so aren't they pretty though? So pretty. And then more, I think these are doors and windows. We could put a couple of those in, couldn't we? I love doors and windows. I like making pages that have got doors and windows on them. Art is not just a painting. I like that one, but let's see. Breathe the art around you. There is a lot of frames in here, but like that one is a window. That one is like a wardrobe thing. Not sure about that one. That's doors. There's another window there. Yeah, I think that's a small heart. Yeah. There's more frames than I thought there were. I thought there were more windows than that in there, but there aren't. I do have another pack with some in if I want to get any more. Then we've got, I won't use that because I've got designs for that. I've got an idea of what I want to use it for. We've got some of these little girls which are so pretty. I want to use a couple of these. Oh, look how gorgeous. So pretty they are. There we are, we'll pop those in. Just little bits and pieces so that, as I say, the recipient can then put them, you know, absolutely love that, but I think there is only one in there, or there might be two. I'm going to keep that. In here we should have some flower fairies, so aren't these pretty? Some of them are just the perfect colours as well, not all of them. That yellow one's no good. The black and white one there, look. That one I think we could have, and I think maybe that one, that's honeysuckle. I love honeysuckle. Yeah, so that's those. And then finally I have this sticker book. I think I'd have to cut out a page, and I'm not sure a page would fit into the journal. Wouldn't. I'd have to cut it down a bit, wouldn't I? Let's see if I can find one that I could cut down a bit. Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't really want to put one in that I've started using though, because I think I might have started. I think I've had one off every page nearly. Here's some more. Here's some more doors and windows. That's a pretty one. I think we could find one more. Let's look in here. These are really pretty in here. But they're not huge. They're quite small. They're not as big as I thought they were, to be honest. But we can have a few of these in there. They make nice little corner decorations on a page, wouldn't they? There we are, I've got a few of those. Not sure if there's bigger on the other side, are there? Not really. No, not really. Right, let's pop them. They're lovely, but I did expect them to be a lot bigger than they are. And then I think these might be the same, but you expect them to be big, and when you look, they're not. They're tiny. Just get a few out. I think they're quite similar to what we've just had, really. There we go. Yeah. So that's those. And then I've got some little word stickers as well. In a couple of different colours. I've got some pink ones somewhere, I'll find them out. But we'll put a few of these in. Remember, we've got 6 pockets to fill, so I want to fill all 6 pockets. How pretty some of these are, ever so pretty, aren't they? I love the shapes and things of them. And the colours, some of them are a bit too dark, but some of them are okay. That one. That one. And that one. Yeah, that'll be okay, I think. And if I can find the pink ones as well, I'll add some pink in there. Oh yeah, here's the pink ones. These are one of these sets that I bought in every colour. I love them, and I use them in nearly every journal I do. That one's a pretty one. Sometimes there's 2 the same, and sometimes I've already used them. There we are. That'll be good. Right. So now let's fill the pockets. And I've retrieved these that I've just dropped everywhere. So let's have some stickers in the word stickers in the front. And then some window stickers in the next one. If we run out of things to put in, I can always put some journaling cards in here as well, but I wanted to put things in here that could be used to decorate, you know, decorate the book. So I want these in the next one, these fairies. think I'm going to run out of pockets before I run out of things to put in them, so we're going to be alright. They're the little girl stickers. Next we've got the doors and windows. And then we've got the frames. Quite a few frames there, isn't there? And I think we can put these in with the little girls because there's not many in there. And then these, some of these can go in with the frames. And yeah, some can go in with the doors and windows. I hope that the recipient will look through here and really enjoy finding all the little bits and pieces and discovering all different bits and bobs and deciding where to put them. Yeah, so there we are. That's done and finished and ready to put in the book. So let's put it where it belongs. And then, as I said, when you glue it in, just glue this bit here. Bit here down the middle, don't glue the whole of the back, otherwise when you come to pull it the whole back's down, you'll not be able to open it up, whereas if it's just the middle you'll be able to open up that pocket as well. So where's my glue gone? Here it is. Just a good spread of glue down the back there. This is the glue I use more than anything, this and the Collal glue. And then we can flip it over, make sure it's where we want it. I want it sort of in the middle of the page. Like that. And it can be... And then you can open it up like this. And it's got all of the goodies in it. Love it. And I wonder if we ought to put something up here and down here. I think so. It looks a bit, although you don't have the space to open it, and I think she could decorate it herself if she wanted to. Or I could have a look and see what if I've got anything that would look pretty across there, couldn't I? My Collal glue, which I'm nearly running out of. I don't think they're stickers, these. You know, it'd be brilliant if they were, but I don't think... Oh, they are! Oh, amazing! Oh, yes, that's going to be amazing. So, that one... Right, just there. Oh, that's brilliant. So chuffed that they're stickers. And then that one. Aren't they? Doesn't it really does look beautiful. I'm so pleased with that, how that's come out. I know I've been faffing about for ages with it, but I really think it was worth it. It does look lovely. So that is my, that's going to be my video for today. I know I haven't done much, but I think what I have done is quite good. We've got that big accordion pocket, it's full of goodies. We've decorated it, we've decorated the page, we've learnt how to do it, I've showed you how to do it so that it will, you can now open it all the way up like that. And you've got all of the goodies in there. 6 pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Love it. And it's not too bulky, is it? It's bulky, but it's not too bulky. Really pleased with that. So let's have a quick flip again, and then we will call that it for today. I'm sure I've done something that I haven't told you about. You've seen that, you've seen those, you've seen that, I know I showed you that, you've seen that. Love that magnetic thing, I must use that again. Seen that. Oh, we've got that, it's gone the wrong way. Put it the right way. I'm wondering if I think I added more lace in while I hadn't told you. You'd seen that pocket, I'm sure of that, but I think I may have had to finish before. You've seen that before I'd finished this pocket. That's what I think it was. I'm not 100%, but yeah, love that. So that's as far as we've got. We are getting very close to finishing signature number 2. We've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages to decorate. Because that's one of my magnet ones. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. 6 pages to decorate, and then 7 with the back of it. That's signature 2 finished. So I hope you enjoyed that and got some inspiration from it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.